Welcome everyone. I'm Judith, and of course I work for the SmartX Innovation Hub. So I'm dealing completely on technical textiles and e-wearables. And I'm gonna go to the next slide. Yes, it's moving correctly. So as Lutz mentioned, those hubs have webinars, and as well we attend to different trade fairs and events. And those trade fairs and events and webinars, they are around the topics that you can see here. So we talk a lot about sport and outdoor protection, which is really related to the defense and the strategic papers that we are going to start working on the upcoming year. As well, we deal with health and innovation, and we target as well certain functionalities, like, for example, conductive sensing, especially in e-textiles, antibacterial, self-cleaning, or heat and flame retardant, quite a topic for protection as well, and energy harvesting, or, for example, light and flexible, lightweight. So moving forward to the next slide, I would like, first of all, before going into detail into the strategic co-creation sessions and the strategic paper that we would like to develop on 2026, I would like to present you the first half of the year, the planning that we have for SmartX. As you can see, in January, we're going to have two different webinars, one related to e-textiles and high performance, one related to e-textiles, the year of cooling devices, and another one in high performance related already to defense and protection. In February, we have a really important trade fair for e-textiles, and of course, we will have a podcast which is called the Smart Textiles Smarter Wall, and a newsletter. But on top of that, and this is like an important part of February, we are going to have our first strategic co-creation session. Then, as you can see, March, it looks quite the same as January. We're going to have two webinars. And of course, we have a trade fair and another type of podcast that is more related to interviews with specific experts. April is going to be one of the key months because we are going to be present at Textile, and in Textile and the co-creation sessions are quite related, but I will talk later on. And of course, in Textile, there are going to be a few tours related to the high performance materials. So as you can see, May and June, they are quite packed as well in terms of activities. We have two webinars and, of course, two webinars each month and a newsletter and a podcast. So saying that, I'm going to go straight forward because I don't want to delay more into the strategic paper, which is the new activity that we are launching. So the strategic co-creation and new funding opportunities, we're going to address it in protection, defense, and aerospace. And why these two topics? First of all, because traditional markets for e-textiles lately, especially in automotive, have been decreasing, and the fees are high, and it's becoming really price competitive. Margins are really low, and it's really hard to continue growing in these niche markets. Second, as well, if we want to keep industrial capacity and the know-how in Europe, our companies need to be innovative and diversified. So this is where protection and defense and aerospace come in because they offer many market niches and growth opportunities. And of course, they are markets that we need the production to be completely in Europe. And we need as well the know-how and prioritize the durability over pricing or other related topics. Then Europe wants nowadays, and there are a lot of investment going on to prioritize these sectors. And of course, we will need as well to educate only with Eurotex, the public sector, especially to decrease a bit the price sensibility and encourage other topics like, for example, durability and performance, which are a priority. So saying that, I'm going to move to the how we are going to create that strategic paper and to develop new funding opportunities or to help companies to find new funding opportunities towards these areas. So first of all, as you have seen in February, we are going to create a group, an expert group, that you are going to meet with different stakeholders, like, for example, research centers, universities, and of course, cluster to find the needs of research and innovation needs and the funding requirements. The session is going to be really interactive, so we are going to place you some questions. And of course, via like a Menti or any tool that we decide by then, you will have to give your input. Then the second step, just before that, just once this job is completed, we are going to present it again to all of you for a final check. And of course, this strategic vision will be presented at the first early stage at Textile during the fair. Then, of course, we will continue working, and there will be a dedicated event in the second half of 2026 presenting a fully detailed strategic paper towards protection, defense, and aerospace. And the main idea is that you find within your companies niches where you can continue producing in Europe. As well, at the same time, we're going to organize meetings and joint workshops with European Commission and agencies like EDA and ESA related to defense and aerospace. And of course, we will explore together funding opportunities, and we will lobby as well to create more funding opportunities for the textile industry. Here, we have mentioned some of the programs. So it's the European Defense Funding, Diana, which is really related to NATO, ESA and DIRPA, which are related to aerospace. So now my colleague Mateo will put a link in case you want to have more information about the SmartX Innovation Hub in particular. And of course, feel free to contact me anytime you have any doubts.